Hey guys, Sword here, and this is my TV screen. Look at that, my hand right there. Okay, so this is an IRL video, and it's because time again, I keep getting this question like, how do I record my videos, or what do I usually record? How do I make my videos? All that good stuff, and I keep answering every single question, but more and more pops up. So I'm just gonna make this one video. I know I've made this before, but I'm gonna make it again. This is how we record my videos. First of all, you need to have an HD TV screen, at least, for the fact that if you want to get an HD PVR or HD PVR2, you're gonna have to get an HD TV. And I would go with the HD PVR2 because you're already gonna get an HD TV. So why not go with the HDMI cable or capabilities so that you can record in 1080p and then upload in 720p and the definition will look great. But before we get to that, here's my TV. I don't care what TV you get, they all serve the same function. So this is my HD TV, and I'm gonna take off the camera from the tripod. Alright. My room's a mess, so I didn't have time to clean. But regardless, alright. So of course there's my Xbox 360, there's my Nintendo Wii, and I got the dust cleaner right there, just in case I get too much dust. Here's my old HD PVR. This is what I used to record my first videos before they moved on with the HD PVR2, which has the HDMI cables. So if you guys already know how to set up the HD PVR, then there's no worries about there. But the HD PVR2, it's basic, it's smaller, and that little thing right there, that little beauty, it has HDMI capabilities. So all you have to do is connect it to the Xbox and then connect it to the TV, and then also you have to connect it to the computer so that you can record what's ever going on the screen. So this is all there is to it. It's kind of fuzzy because I don't have enough lighting. Sorry about that. So there you go. There's my HD PVR2. You can buy that for $169.99 plus shipping and handling, all that good stuff. You can find it at either Amazon, or you could go to the official Hub.Hog website, or you can even buy it at Best Buy because Best Buy is actually stocking up on these. So there you have it. And then you have to connect it all the way in the back and all that good stuff. And I just hit my tripod, and my room's a bit of a mess. I need to clean that up. So let's move on to my computer. So there's my computer, my desktop. It's my old PC. I don't have the HP Envy anymore. I got rid of that. So yeah, apologies for the lighting issues and how the quality looks. So we're going to go to the Arcsoft Showbiz, which would be the program that you get with the HD PVR. So you have to set that up. It's all handy dandy. They'll give you the disc and it'll be an easy setup. And if you want to start capturing, you could go to capture. And here's the thing. It takes a little bit of a while to actually get it to load up. And that's normal. So it's going to go in a low quality of 720, then it's going to go to 1080p. And if you want to know how to render in 1080p, you have to make it a separate file. But we're going to go with 720p because that is pretty much the basic good definition on it on its own. So I can see, as you can see, pretty much what is on there is what up here. So if I were to move the controller around a bit, it actually takes a little bit of a while to catch up. But that's normal. So yeah, it's normal. Don't worry about the lag, or if you think it's lagging and you need to get better quality. It always does that, because it always has to have time to catch up. So we're going to make a short little video. What else is there to say? Now, let me see. All you have to do is just press capture. There's two different ways to capture it. You can either capture it on the HD PVR itself, because it finally added that button, but nobody really wants to do that. It's more of a hassle. You can just click capture to it as well. And for those who bought or recently bought an HD PVR, this is one little tip that I want to tell you with a lot of people who are buying the HD PVR2. If you set it up, go to options right here and go to preferences. And then all you have to do is go to project tab, make sure the aspect ratio of the project is 16:9 and not 4:3, so that you can get the widescreen aspect. And then you go to other, and then you go to upload to YouTube, video resolution 1280p by 720 HD. It'll be automatic. And then you can put the import files or where you want to put everything else, and it doesn't really matter. So you exit that out. And if you want to capture, you gotta wait for it to load up here. Load. Hurry up and load. Load. See, it takes a little while to load. Alright. So you got the video input, the audio output at HDMI, of course, and then you see that the input resolution is 920 by 1080, and the current encoding bit rate is 14 megabytes. So you got to have it at its highest, which you go to device settings, I believe it is. No, that's not it. My mistake. You go to format settings, and let me see if I can find it. Well, of course, it's going to be from the source, which is great. You always go by the source, so you can get the best quality out there. 16:9, of course. Now, let me see. Video encoder, sorry. Okay, bitrate 14 megabytes. Peak bitrate 14 megabytes. So keep it as that. Variable average is good. You don't have to change any of that, and it's good to go. So there we go. Just have to wait for it to load a bit, so it'll recognize the device, and then all you have to do is press capture. From there, you can just capture your whatever you want to do. If you want to record a game or make a commentary, here's the thing: you can't really do live commentaries with this at this point, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna move it right here. Whoa, nice head. Yeah. All right. So this is what you do. You can just move it around a bit so that we're just gonna get a good, I don't know how many seconds. For me, I advise you to actually wait till it hits the 10-second mark, because if you were going to do it from the beginning, it's going to change the quality of it, and you need to cut that out. So make sure you wait till it actually hits 10 seconds before you actually start your official recording. That's my advice to you. So that it goes from 720 to 1080, and you don't want to mess that up in the recording, and then it'll pick it up, and yeah, that won't be pretty. So this is a basic little recording. We're just going to stop it right here. Alright, gotta wait till it loads. So if you got a good amount of patience, you gotta wait till it loads. Alright, and here's the thing with HD ProVR 2, you can make multiple recordings, so it always goes back to this. So you can just exit that out, and then the file will appear right here. There's your file. So for those who want to edit, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick, so I may cough. Yeah. Alright, so you have to drag and drop right here. You go to timeline if you want to do all that good jazz. Right here, there you go, there's your clip. So options, save project as. I'm going to go over here to gameplay records, and I'm going to title this how to. I'm just going to title it how to. Alright, save it. So because now every now and then it'll freeze, so you got to get used to that. And then you'll want to cut some clips out. You go to multiple trim, then you go all the way right down here, you mark it in, and we're going to wait till we hit the 9-second mark. Even though I said 10-second mark, but it does that 1 second delay. So as you can see, we're looking at the clip right now, and here's moving a little bit. Alright, so if you want to do exact frame, you go down to here. There you go, 9-second frame right here. Edit it out. So this is a clip that you're actually deleting. This is a section of the clip you're deleting that's not going to show in the final project. So people who get confused, this is what you cut out of it. You don't see the beginning. You're going to see it from this point all the way to the end. So we're going to click OK. It'll cut that out automatically in the timeline. Make sure we save, because if it freezes while you're trying to do something, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. And now we have to add in the audio recorder. So there you go, you have your setup right here. I always put the files into audio commentary so you can browse and do all that good stuff. And I'm going to title this how to parentheses 1. Let me see. It's hard to actually hold this with one hand. Alright, so with the parentheses thing, that's how many takes I have to take, or that's the number of takes for that one audio clip. Sometimes it takes me around 10 takes to actually get a video done. Sometimes there's 1 take, sometimes it's 10, depending on how or everything else is going. Since nobody's in the house, I could actually do this without any bothersome. So we have this right here. It's so far is at 37.22, so it's going to be a 38-second video from the time this is uploaded. And I'm going to try to add this in with the ending so that you guys could actually see it. So here's what I would call a live commentary on the spot with the tutorial, whatever. Got the little headset right here for my commentaries. This isn't the best. I'm gonna go for the best, but until then, I'm gonna save my money for a brand new computer and all that good stuff. So let's see how well that goes. So make sure that you actually, it may freeze. There you go. See, that's the thing that you gotta worry about, that the scene will actually start to freeze every now and then. Gotta close the program. Good thing that we saved, so that we don't have to start all over. So load that up again, go to options, go to open projects, go to whatever you're going with, and then where it is at there, how to timeline, go right here, click from the beginning just back to start, so you have yourself situated so that the audio recording will be at the beginning. Just make sure you click back to start. Alright, so we're gonna have to do all that again. This is the wonderment of having good technology. It doesn't work when you want it to work, and you gotta live with it, because if you can't live with it, then you just can't live with it. This is what I have to do every single day, and usually it doesn't go right. Sometimes it actually freezes. Like if I were to have a 15-minute commentary, sometimes it'll actually freeze right in the middle, and then I have to start over. So this thing takes a lot of patience, just let me tell you. And if you don't have a lot of patience, then I can't help you there. So I got my Logitech headset on. I'm going to be doing a live commentary right here on the spot, and then you're going to see the finished product. So let's do this right now. Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be a practice video showing you guys how to actually make a video commentary, or how to use whatever you want to use on Arcsoft Showbiz. Right here, a lot of people have been asking me, how do I record all of my programs, or how do I record my videos? And since this is a practice run, I don't care what I'm sounding like right now, because a lot of it doesn't make sense right now, but this is the things I usually do to do a retake every single time. So again, it doesn't make sense, but regardless, I'm just making a little practice video. I'm never really good on the spot, and this is why I practice the same thing over and over and over till I get what I want to say done. But until then, have a nice day. So yeah, like I said, it made absolutely no sense, and this is why I do a lot of takes. Usually I don't go by script. I just pretty much go with the flow, and if nothing sounds right, I'll just restart it and then try again. So sometimes one video could take up to 5 takes because I don't go by script, like I said. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't go by script. So this is why whenever something doesn't make sense to me, or what you just heard right now, none of it made sense whatsoever. But yeah, what can I say? I usually do a lot of retakes with that one video clip, so that's where you hear like somewhat of a good commentary rather than the commentary you just heard right now. So yeah, whatever. Save project so it doesn't freeze. And here's the good part, you're able to actually change the audio. Whatever goes on in the background, you can change it. Like if there's a loud video game going there, you will see that there's audio levels from there. This is the audio commentary that you talked about, and this is the one from the video game. So if it's so loud, you could change it by just pretty much dragging the little line down. So there you go, you can drag it down, but since we're just looking at the Xbox homepage, whatever, it's not going to do much. And then I have to lower down the quality. Since you can't hear from the headset, you can only hear from what I'm hearing on the headset, whatever. Okay, so it sounds good right now. So I'm going to say a project, and I'm not going to produce it up to YouTube. I'm just going to create the file and add this file in there. So you could actually directly upload to YouTube. It'll ask you for the username, password, description, all that good stuff, and then you click upload, and it'll automatically upload it as 720p in HD. So I'm just going to create the file. File format, high quality. Yep, high quality. AVI if you want to do that. It'll go 29.97 frames, and then you can save it to videos or whatever you want to do it. I'm just going to title it how to. Oh, I can't change it. Let me see. Delete. Nope, I can't change it. Okay. There we go. There you go. You have to go browse it, go to gameplay records on how you want to save it. My mistake. And I'm just going to title it how to. And I'll save it. How to AVI. It's going to be quick with that. See, look at that. It's going to be quick. So by the end of after this video that I'm going to stop, you're just going to see the practice run, and it's not that great. I don't care. This is just a little tutorial just to show you, or how do I make my videos. So I can't really give credit to a lot of people because there's so many names out there that a lot of people have been asking me. So I apologize, but hopefully this answers your question. If you want to get the HD PVR 2, I'll just link you guys to 3 main parts, or Amazon, Best Buy, and as well as Hub to show you guys where you can buy it, what price you want to go for, and all that good stuff. So it's been created perfectly, and then I'll just go to Windows Movie Maker and create the file from there. So I'm going to work on this, and you're going to see the final product. So I'm going to end it off right here. With that being said, I am SwordKing090. Have a nice day, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be a practice video showing you guys how to actually make a video commentary, or how to use whatever you want to use on Arcsoft Showbiz. Right here, a lot of people have been asking me how do I record all my programs or how do I record my videos. And since this is a practice run, I don't care what I'm sounding like right now because a lot of it doesn't make sense right now. But this is the things I usually do to do a retake every single time. So again, it doesn't make sense, but regardless, I'm just making a little practice video. I'm never really good on the spot, and this is why I practice the same thing over and over and over till I get what I want to say done. But until then, have a nice day.